Okay, so I will be doing the forensic application from group 8, and I will be doing the rebuttal on the discovery and murder of Bella Bond. I will be doing the rebuttal for the isotopic analysis that was used. So, what is isotopic analysis? Well, first, an isotope analysis is the identification of an isotopic signature, abundance of certain stable isotopes of chemical elements within organic or inorganic matter. In this case, it was the pollen spores that were being analyzed. Isotopic analysis can be used to understand the flow of energy through a food web, basically to reconstruct the past environmental and climatic conditions so that investigators are able to investigate human and animal diets. They can authenticate the food that was ingested, and there are other variety of other physical, geological, paleontological, and chemical processes involved. And as you can see, this is basically the setup of how the isotopic analysis actually works. So in this particular case of Bella Bond, how was the isotopic analysis used in the forensics itself? So in conjunction with the biological profile and other identifying information from the skeleton, isotope analysis can provide new investigative leads by narrowing down possible geographic regions from which a person traveled or previously lived. And in this case, they used the pollen spores that were found on Bella Bond's body to identify the area where she had been recently before her passing. So the issue with that is the investigators used the isotopic analysis to conclude that Bella Bond lived in the area and had spent time in New England before her death. Well, it had already been established that Bella was born and raised in that area. So using the isotopic analysis methods to pinpoint an already known fact could possibly be controversial to the case. So some of the issues with the isotopic analysis is, so it's low sensitivity, the long duration of the analysis, it takes a long time, the impurity of the profile that is required. So a pure profile is not required. So pure pollen spores were not required. And it gives the global Celsius only sounds, on sign only. So it's the compounding of a high purity. It is required to use that analysis. And one of the main issues with the isotopic analysis that was used is it is highly unstable and it can possibly result in skewed data. So what happens when isotopes are too unstable? So an unstable atom has excess internal energy, with the results that the nucleus can undergo spontaneous change towards a more stable form. So this is called radioactive decay. Nuclear stability is a concept that helps to identify the stability of an isotope. The two main factors that determine nuclear stability are the neutron-proton ratio, as you can see right here on the side where it shows the alpha decay of an unstable isotope. So the isotopic decay could have played a major role in how the pollen was rapidly disintegrating, pinpointing the area in which Bella was born. Again, this issue in this rebuttal is this really only proved that Bella was from the area of New England, which had already been established. This evidence was introduced and used to prosecute the accused definitively with unfairness.